is going on, YouTube? It is your man, Mr. Dominic Cruz.
And I'm Ruby.
We're coming at you with another video. Yes, another one.
Another one?
2019.
2019.
Another one.
Another one.
Another one. So.
Today I chose the topic. It's emotional stability.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. It's hard to be.
On it.
I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of hard to be stable sometimes. I mean, when you're listen, as a man, you're a mountain. She's a wind. You can't let her sway you. As a man, like.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So you finish the man piece, so that I'm gonna cut it.
I was just gonna say, just be a mountain. I swear, because be emotionally stable. I mean, like for real. Don't always cry for someone because she's gonna look at you like you a scrub. You look like a bitch. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna seriously keep it real with you. Don't be a bitch. So.
Okay, and on the ladies' side, for emotional stability, I'd say that's a top thing that men need from you if you're in a relationship. That is.
Yeah, you know what? Here's the thing. You know, if let's just say we're out and for some reason you're getting all emotionally unstable because I'm being me, but you're trying to cause a stir, but I call you out, and you're with your woman, and I call you out and I call you out with intentions to move you off your mountain, because if you are gonna move off your mountain, guess what your woman's gonna think? That you can't protect her.
So true. Okay, so first I want to talk about what do we mean by emotional stability. So what we really mean is how quickly, it's kind of like an O, can you move forward, right? So it's not about necessarily not being affected by something, because we all experience a lot of emotions. Some of us experience way more emotions than other people. I experience a lot of emotions. But really, when something's impacting you negatively, I see that smile. I'm ready for it. But when something's impacting you negatively, emotional stability is really about how quickly can you move forward and put the past in the past.
You know, it's real interesting how that.
Are you about to talk smack?
No, I ain't gonna talk smack.
Not about me? Alright.
Not about you. Not yet.
What's interesting?
How
Tell us.
How quickly can you move forward, right? Let's say you get caught.
Do you agree?
Huh?
Do you agree? I know we're doing this live, but that's what I think emotional.
No. I agree with you,
Okay,
actually. How quickly can you move forward? But it's not about just trying to put it to the side. How quickly can you learn from it? You know,
true.
How quickly can you learn from it? Because there's a lot of people out there that actually they say, I'm gonna move forward, but they don't really want to face the battles that they're going ahead of them. They just want to put it to the side, and then later on they're gonna cry about it because they miss so and so.
Yeah, it's not just having a positive attitude. It's like really, it's really like processing it and then not letting it pull you back.
Exactly, and you do realize I challenge you a lot. Because that's and I want to challenge you. You know why? Because I want to see how strong you can move. I want to see how strong you are and how quickly you can move forward. Are you gonna do this, or are you gonna do this and you're gonna be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, when I challenge a woman, I know that's something that she can appreciate later on, because at the end of the day, she's learning about herself and she's learning about the characteristics that that she has, and on top of that, she's also gonna look at me and she's like, well, damn, Dom's fucking awesome, And I'm not trying to boast. I'm not trying to boast, but it is damn true it is damn true. So how quickly can you move forward? And
oh, and then another point to that.
Another one.
Another one. Another one. So another point to that is, if you are hanging around someone who hates being challenged, that's probably not good association, right? And not necessarily like, I challenge you to this thing, but really like,
on guard.
I want to challenge the way that you think about something right now, because I have a different perspective. Basically, are you open to it if I have a strong argument? Or if I have a super strong argument, but you're not open to it, like, what is your argument, and is it equally as valid even if I don't have to agree.
You know, I'm just saying too.
You can change my mind.
I mean, yeah, with food. So, you know what? Here's the thing. It's a good thing, and you know, when you mention about someone that doesn't like being challenged, that's someone that needs to work on themselves. You know?
They're probably not emotionally.
They're probably not emotionally stable. And you know what? Sometimes you gotta cut that weight, because that's probably dead weight to your success.
Snip, snip.
Snip, snip. So how quickly can you move forward? You got to think about that. If you're in a tough situation right now, if you're not getting respected, you got to quickly move forward. How do you get there? It's taking 110% responsibility of your life.
Okay.
What's number 2?
Number 2 is, why is emotional stability important? So you can lead.
Oof. Why is it important? You're a mountain. I just said it. But you're a mountain. You are not to be moved. You are not to be swayed. You are not supposed to react to dumb shit. Because, for real, let's just say, if she says something, and it's something that I used to get offended of, and I didn't work on myself, I'd probably be like, well, screw you. But at the end of the day, I appreciate that she can do something like that, because I know how to work it. I know how to work the wind.
That's true.
So,
and as a woman, to be honest, if I'm the wind blowing,
I'm just gonna stay right here.
And you're not the mountain, and you're just like, I don't know.
A rock. Just a little tiny rock. Just a tiny rock. Wasn't moved.
Okay, I was like, where are we going with this? Okay, and you're easily moved. If I'm already emotional about something, and I see that you're also emotional, you help me justify being emotional. Because if you're super stable when I'm emotional, I have to question myself, like, am I being crazy? Am I being crazy? I might be, because they seem like it's not a big deal, but I'm freaking out. I'm like, ooh, am I crazy?
You know what?
What?
You know, it's really funny, right? Because I remember it was a few years ago where
I was like, okay, this is not a story about me.
It's you know, I remember a few years ago, I was walking back to my car. I was with a significant other at the time, and I looked. Apparently, my head was facing another direction, but I was zoning out because I was trying to get to my car. And the next thing you know, I get called out. It's like, I saw you looking at that girl with the booty shorts. So I was just like, what the fuck is this? So at that time, I was easily moved because I didn't know what I didn't know today. I mean, what I know today, excuse me. So, you know, and that was a long ass argument, but it was stupid. And that's where the thing you have to look at is, you know, you can't be easily swayed. You can't be easily moved by dumb things like that, because at the end of the day, you know, she's going to look at it later. She's going to evaluate it later, you know, if she can trust you by protecting her. And
that's true.
And you know what? I there are times where I failed in that. You know what? I take 110% responsibility in that, because at the end of the day, I know that was my actions. And you know what? I got no shame in it, because I am happy where I'm at today. You know, we're in this goddamn studio making these videos just for you. So just imagine if that didn't happen, I probably wouldn't be here.
Truth.
With her.
Truth. Okay, and then one more piece on the importance as a man. Why do you think it's important for a woman to be emotionally stable?
Emotionally stable, because if you are just crazy 24/7, you are just going to be annoyance to a man. And I mean, if she's not emotionally stable, but if
right.
But
if she is,
okay, I didn't hear.
Why is it important?
But if she's emotionally stable,
not being.
I thought you said not.
Cray.
But if she's emotionally stable, you're making things easier. You know how to communicate. You know, it's basically a turn on, because at the end of the day, you understand from her perspective, like, I need to chill out. I need to take a step back. And I sent you that YouTube video to listen to, because it is called Lean Back.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm more excited.
Yeah. And it's not by Terror Squad either. So, But that's really, really important.
Is that what that group was called?
It was called Terror Squad. Old school, man. That's 2000 right there.
For you youngins, look it up.
It ain't lean back. It ain't lean back. It's actually a worship music. So,
very different. Very different.
very, very different.
Okay.
So, but here's the thing.
Okay, go ahead.
You make things easier. You know, I remember actually a time where you were mad at me for some reason. And then I was like, okay, before we do these videos, let's go get some food. You know, but that's one of my resources on how I can make you happy and how we can quickly make her happy and stuff like that. Just throw some snacks and just make everything easier. I swear, it works.
Oh,
But if it doesn't work, it's because you did something wrong. So,
it's because it's actually your fault.
But here's the thing. Emotionally stable woman will help you. She will help you. Because if she's mad at you about something, a man will get straight to the point. He's like, okay, what's wrong? He gets straight to the point.
Sometimes you don't know and you just want to punch them.
Yeah, you don't know. You just want to punch them. And he's like, what's wrong? She's like, oh, nothing. You say, there's nothing. Well, there's something going on. So what's up? Talk to me. Talk to me. What's going on with you? You know? And I could just look at you like that. Like, what's going on with you? Calm that down.
Engaged,
You stay engaged. Look at her in the eye and just stay engaged. Help her become stable, because sometimes, she may not know what's going on. So, but she'll make it. But if she can get to emotionally stable by you getting straight to the point with her, everything gets easier.
Yeah. So just to recap the importance here, basically, you're gonna help create emotional stability in your partner. You're gonna have a better trust with them.
Mm-hmm.
The emotionally stable person is easier to trust them because they're stable. They're not just crazy. And then people feel supported when you're emotionally stable around.
And here's the thing. I hope that wasn't my iPad, but here's the thing. If she's emotionally not stable and you're still hoping to be with her,
Ooh.
that means you're emotionally unstable. Just gonna point it out there.
Probably.
You probably should be more stable and work on you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm tired of sugarcoating shit, and I don't mean to sugarcoat shit, but I'm just saying, bro, stop. Just be stable. Work on you. Get a damn 6-pack at the gym. Get some gains. Go out to the club. Get a drink. Date yourself. Do it all. Be emotionally stable. Understand. People watch. Do all that shit. And see how many emotionally unstable people are out there. Because if you go to the club right now, and there's 97... Because I look at the world this way as well. Instead of the whole lions, about 97% of people... 97% of people will celebrate Friday and Saturday. Busting out of work like they just got out of jail. Just to go out to the club, spend their money, get the drinks, like, yeah, and Sunday at 6 o'clock, they're gonna be like, oh, I'm going back to jail.
Oh.
So, think about that.
So, great lead in to our third piece, which is tips. So, one of them is definitely, if you're more confident, then you can help yourself become more emotionally stable.
Yeah.
Another one is...
Another one?
Another one?
Let me make sure this is recording still, but go ahead.
Another one is to
Okay, we're good.
Think about whatever is making you like emotionally unstable. Compared to what?
I don't know. You gotta look at your childhood too, because you gotta figure out why you're so emotionally unstable.
That's true. But one tip, if you're in that moment trying to find emotional stability,
take a step.
You have to think about like, compared to what? You're like, why am I mad right now?
Yeah. You gotta look at it like...
Mad at this compared to what?
I'm pretty sure like Ruby can get mad at me about some of the things that I say and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, we're adults, and I know we can talk about it. And she got issues going on, and it's not about me. Then I'm gonna help her. I'm gonna help her resolve it, because at the end of the day, we don't got time to be wasting on negative energy and stuff like that. So, comparing to what?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So you got any more tips for them?
Take a step back. If you're emotional, if you find yourself in that moment, take a step back. Take a deep breath. Go somewhere so you can silence your mind.
Ooh, that's good.
For real, because there was this place I used to go to. I actually made some videos there too. Sunset Cliffs. even on the days when I was depressed over this, over someone, you know, I really wanted to lash out because of, you know, this dumb things. But, was that outside?
Yeah, I think so.
But I took a step back. I went to this place called Sunset Cliffs, and just you know what, it's all good in the hood because right now where I'm at is a lot better than being with someone that's unstable. So, and that's not, and again, that's not putting any shade on someone, but I'm just sharing an example. You know, you guys remember last year around December, I made a video that I broke up with someone, and and basically making that video, I just said what I had to say, and I got over it in 15 minutes. Like, just like that. I got over it in 15 minutes. Cause that girl didn't mean shit. And that's not and that's not just throwing any shade, but I'm actually speaking truth. So.
Okay. And then the last one I have is reach out.
Yeah! Reach I'm sorry, I got excited.
Reach out!
You know, here's the thing. Let me get this marker real quick. Sorry. You know, reach out to me and Ruby. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Your friends, the people closest to you, they're probably gonna be a little bit of support, but I bet you they're not gonna give you all the answers that you want to hear.
And here's the or they're gonna give you all the answers you want to hear, but not the answers you need.
You for real, because
your friends, they're emotionally invested in you.
You know what?
And that means that.
Do that too. So.
Do that.
But you know, I remember when I broke up with so and so, and I was trying to talk about it with my friends. They were just like, get over it, you know. But it was a lot more than I was just like. I didn't know because I was so attached to the outcome.
Yeah.
But I knew at the time that I did deeply love that person when I was with her. But when it was over, it was fucking hard to recognize that it was over. And I was trying to talk about it, but they weren't really, they were supportive, but not as supportive when I found a coach of my own. That person was a lot more supportive, and I'm proud to say he's still a friend of mine today. So,
those people, well, there are some people who just really have experience working with people through that, right? Like, if you guys are best buddies, but this is your first real time that you've ever been dealing with something at the level you're dealing with it, it's not very likely they dealt with that before. They might not know how to deal with it.
So, you know, it's likely that your friends have never been there before, and they just probably tell you some vague shit. So, and it's no disrespect to your friends, but at the end of the day, you probably need other support that's not your friends and it's not your family. And someone that can be a lot more attentive to you and really get you there.
And real, too, right?
And real, for real. I keep it real with you. Ruby keeps it real with you.
For real.
You know, and you know, and again, I expect her to keep it real with me as she expects me to keep it real with her because I don't want her to sugarcoat anything with me. So, you know what's funny that she did at the New Year's Eve party, right?
Oh my gosh, what happened?
So, I want to say this because I was like, you challenged me. And yeah, you did.
I don't even know. Maybe I'm just offensive.
So she did this. I met her boyfriend, right? And she came up to me and she's like, Dom, meet my boyfriend so and so. I'm gonna keep his name for privacy reasons. And you know, see how confident this man is. Let him show you, right? And I was like, okay, right? And then I remember he had this drink right here in front of him. And I gave him feedback.
That was good.
Because
that was good.
But I gave him feedback to leave it down.
That.
Keep your drinks down to the side because that's how chest out confidence is out. So here's the thing, but before I knew what I knew today, I probably would have been like, "Who the hell is this girl?" But I understood, and I was like, I was really excited to meet the guy because he sounds like he's a stand-up guy, and he sounds like a guy that's got his goals straight up.
Also, there were some good details about what I was showing you.
Yeah, I know.
So, sorry you had to find the one point of criticism, but there were a lot of good details that, to be honest, like, I didn't even notice that I noticed. We'll tell you in another video.
Another one?
Another one.
You know, and
but there are some good details that I noticed not consciously, but subconsciously.
Mm-hmm.
And I did like those things, but I didn't even realize that I liked those things. It was like super ninja.
Right. But what I did? Or are you talking about?
Actually, that too. Just all of those.
Oh, okay. So,
So
see, you know
be
what
on
I'm
the
saying?
lookout
That's what happens when you invest in yourself. When you learn things, you know what to do, and it's subconsciously. It's an action that you take subconsciously.
Mm-hmm.
So practice makes perfect. So okay, so we're gonna recap. So number one, how quickly can you move forward, right? And we don't mean put it to the side and say I'm gonna ignore.
Yeah,
right?
don't ignore it. Move forward
With it, be like punch it through and be like I got my own breakthrough. Rather
Yep.
accidentally. What's number two? Importance. Create that emotional
stability in the other person.
Mm-hmm.
Develop that trust, and really show them that you can support them, or that they can lean on you for support when you're emotionally stable.
You can lean on me.
Cool. I need that.
And number three is confidence. Your support, right? Tips. Excuse me. Tips. So confidence.
Have confidence.
Compared to what, take a step back, reach out. Don't hesitate to reach out for real. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification button, because at the end of the day, go ahead.
If you find this,
She trying to take my sauce and stuff like that. Go ahead, give what you got.
If you find this information valuable, drop a like, drop a comment, drop a share.
We're coming at you with the what?
Another one.
Video. Another video. Yes, another one.
Another one.
2019. Don't forget the subscribe button, and don't forget we'll coach you to the next level. But until then, we're Dom and Ruby. Catch you on the flip side.